Here's another important video from the Personal Defense Network.
So we've looked at a lot of choreographed situations for training these positions. Again, when we use live fire, we really need to have overemphasis on safety. If there was ever a time when we're especially more dangerous with firearms than normal, it's going to be when we're shooting in directions and we can't see the muzzle. We can't see what direction the muzzle's pointed in. That's why we need our safety officers and our training partners and hopefully a qualified, experienced instructor to watch the angles and make sure we're safe. Much better to be able to use a sim gun in this way if you don't have those types of controls in place, or an airsoft gun or something like that, even a BB gun or a pellet gun with no pellets or BBs in it, something where you can have a firearm in your hand, you can hear the sound, you can feel some sensation, but without the risk of live fire. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this sim gun, which obviously has been checked by both of us that are involved in this. We're wearing safety glasses. We're in a situation here where we're going to go into a relatively controlled and choreographed situation, but what we want to demonstrate is the speed with which this happens in real life. So especially when we talked about that most difficult of the training positions where you're being choked from behind and you're going to respond with the magazine well pressed up against your body and the muzzle oriented behind you, even that can happen very, very quickly. And we don't want you to get the impression that that's going to take 20 to 30 seconds that you might not have to actually get into a position to respond to that lethal threat, that force of the choke, that fear that you have that someone is going to kill you. You're going to be able to get into this position quickly and intuitively. Now, it may not be perfect, it may not be textbook, but again, it's the principles and the fundamentals that apply, not the choreographed SOP. So in this situation, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, I'm ready. We have no live weapons. We've removed our knives and our blades. We're in a force-on-force scenario. We have safety glasses because the main risk of serious injury here in this situation is going to be this pellet bouncing off the ground or something like that coming back up towards our eyes. We take care of that. And at some point, I'm going to be standing here in my nonviolent posture trying to calm Jeremiah down. He's going to jump at me, and we're going to see where this goes, probably ending up in some kind of a choke to demonstrate exactly how we would respond to this during a realistic situation. Good. In that situation, you saw how using the technique that we train in a realistic situation certainly isn't as easy, but also doesn't take nearly as long with the safety requirements of firing live fire. That's exactly the situation that would have developed had I been armed, had I been attacked in that way, and that person got me into that position where they were behind me, threatening me with a lethal attack, and my recourse was to go to lethal response, significantly affect their ability to present a lethal threat, come into the ready position, assess, and then, of course, deciding what to do next. Understand that these things happen very, very fast. You need to train, visualize, think realistically in order to use these techniques as fast as things actually happen.
Check out more videos just like this one at the Personal Defense Network.